Welcome to another episode of 242 World, where I'm your host, Indira Thompson, and as we continue our historical journey through New Providence, I'm going to take you into the dungeons of Fort Charlotte.
Down in the lower chamber, we have holding cells.
Later on, I'm taking a Surrey ride.
Lord, 1903 by Sir Eddie and the Fuge Senior.
You'll be receiving another health tip from...
We are here at Club One Fitness Center, and it's all about ladies' self-defense class.
And it's all up next on 242 World.
I love my people. 242 World. I love my people. And I'm the Indian girl. That's right. I love my people. Yeah. 242 World. I love my people. And I'm the Indian girl. 242. Hey, put your hands up. Right. Wave them around. I never stop. Don't stop. I just wanna go.
Ladies, girls, we got the supplies. Everything you need to make you look right. CD nails and OPI. So if you wanna look fly, come on over and shop with us. Shop with us. Hey, shop with us. Just catch the bus. The Nail Depot located Soldier Road, opposite NCA. Phone number 394-7302. Check us out at facebook.com/The Nail Depot.
Strength, power, invincibility, fortitude. All words that come to mind, conjuring excitement when touring the fort. As a woman, the symbolism of protection that the fort brings gives reason for my excitement. Yes, we're touring the fort today. So let's go to 242 World.
Fort Charlotte is one of a few fortifications constructed during British rule over the Bahamas. Constructed in 1789 by Lord Dunmore and named after the wife of King George III, Fort Charlotte overlooks the Nassau Harbor and Paradise Island, offering a breathtaking view. Actually comprised of 3 forts: Fort Charlotte, the eastern section, Fort Stanley, the middle section, and Fort Darcy, the western section, all built from solid rock. Construction of all 3 forts began in 1787 and was completed in 1819. Fort Charlotte was constructed with a waterless moat, dungeons, underground passageways, and 42 cannons. Despite never being used in battle, this landmark remains an integral piece of Bahamian history. Today, Fort Charlotte exhibits historical displays about its fortification, reenactments, and weapons firing as a part of the sightseeing experience for both locals and tourists alike.
Good morning.
Welcome to Fort Charlotte.
Thank you.
My name is Frank.
My name is Indira. I'm with 242 World, and today we are taking a tour of the fort. Are you going to be my special tour guide?
Yes, we'll start with the bridge.
Oh, cool.
Now the bridge you just came across,
Yes.
one was a drawbridge. You can tell by those grooves marked on both sides of the wall. Below the bridge was a dry moat, but the moat didn't float. Lord Dunmore planted prickly pears into the moat to create a hindrance to the enemy.
Okay, well, based on what I know, I thought that moats were always used to protect castles. I didn't know they were used for forts as well.
Yes, back in the days, they used it because Lord Dunmore planted prickly pears, just in case if the enemy were coming, they would stick it to the enemy
Okay.
to get to the point.
Okay. What's next?
We're gonna walk under the arch.
Yes.
This is a bomb-proof shelter.
Okay.
Now the holes which you're seeing on both sides of the wall,
Ventilation.
they are ventilation holes.
I knew that. And this is just like a passageway of some sort? Like,
Yes.
okay.
Now, as you walk along the wall, you will see a inscription here. Now, back in the day, some of the soldiers, they were very bored, so they passed their time away. That's what they do. They do a lot of graffiti on the wall.
Okay.
But it's a film that today.
Now I have a question. Speaking of being bored, I am well aware that this was a project of Lord Dunmore, correct?
Yes.
However, the fort was named after King George III wife.
Right.
Now there's something a bit funny about that. Is that like a sweetheart situation?
And her name was Queen Safari Charlotte.
Okay.
And he also have a sister named Charlotte.
Okay. So it was after the sister,
His wife.
his wife.
Yes,
No infidelity.
ma'am. No.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Moving right along.
Now the building which you see in front of us, that is used to be the original guardhouse. Back in those days, that is where the soldiers then reported on duty and off for duty.
No type of restoration or anything has been made to it. That's the original.
That's the original.
Okay.
Now the cannon guns, which you see surrounding the fort, they are not the original guns. The original guns were sent back to England in 1844 and 1859. Now the range of the gun, it is 3,000 yards, that's a mile and a half. The guns, what you see, these are only replicas.
Oh, wow. And what's this down here?
It's the souterrain.
What's the
The
shooter?
souterrain we call it the dungeons.
A dungeon?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Are we gonna go down there? It looks kind of scary.
Watch your step as you're coming down.
Okay. Oh, this looks scary.
Okay, watch your step as you're coming down for me. Watch your steps.
Frank, tell me what happened down here.
Down in the lower chamber, we have holding cells, we have sleeping areas, and we have the well, we have gunpowder room, and we have the whiskey room.
The whiskey. Is there any whiskey?
No.
Okay, what do we have here, Frank?
We
Looks
have-
like a well.
We have the well. The well is 60 feet deep. Now back in the days, that is how the garrison get the water. The water was sweet water.
Oh, okay. Okay, where are we up to now?
Well, we are by the holding cell. Back in the days, there's a jail cell.
And how many persons do you suppose can fit in there?
It's a 40 soldiers.
Cool. Must have been really hot.
Really, back in the days, very hot.
And there's the ventilation, right?
Yeah.
Another AC.
That's one of the air conditioning, we call it AC today.
Okay, let's go. And what's in here?
This dungeon, this where the slaves, they show you back in the days where the slaves were putting the rock, and they sold the rocks for 1 penny and a half a day. But what I will do, I will let you listen how many days the laborers in the cabinet got paid back in the 1700s.
Artificers and labourers, step forward to receive your wages as I call your name. Overseer, Nicholas Welch, 39 days' work for £15, 12 shillings. Clerk, Francis Montero, 77 days for £15, 8 shillings. Blacksmith, Duncan Taylor, 72 days. Wait, you burnt that arm and couldn't finish out the day last Friday. 71 and a quarter days for, let's see, £57 each. Take it or leave it. Good man. Remember, we do have other smithies and they're working for a lower rate.
Wow, that's not a lot of money. It's really not.
It's only 1 penny and a half a day.
And what could you even do with that? Really?
Can't buy anything.
Even then.
Can't buy
Exactly.
nothing with it there.
So I guess depending on the type of labor you did, or how much work you would have put in for that day, that's how you were paid.
That's how you was paid. 18 hours.
What's around the corner? I see a saw.
Well, they show you back in the days where the slaves saw the rock, they saw rocks with a paid. You see the chisel of the rock, they chiseled and saw the rock back in the 1700s.
This is the movement. Don't touch it. I had to get a feel for it. That's how it works?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Where to next?
You're gonna head over to the whiskey room.
The whiskey room. There's a bar down here?
Not really a bar, but you'll see the whiskey bottle
Oh.
back in the days.
And what do they do with this bottle?
Back in the days, they show you back then what a bottle or a rum bottle looks like.
Uh-huh.
And these are some of the mugs, what the mug looked like back in the days when they used it.
And who made the whiskey? The slaves?
The slaves mixed it back in those days.
Okay, what's this?
Well, that's a game called McCullough. It's an African game. And the area here where we're gonna look at over here where we're gonna go, they're called escape room, escape rig, just in case. If the soldiers they need the ammunition from Fort Charlotte, they'll be able to take it over to the other two forts, which is Fort Stanley and Fort Darcy. Okay, now we headed into the gunpowder room. Okay, now ladies, gentlemen, this room here, this is where they keep all of the gunpowder and ammunition. And this is one of the British West Indian soldier back in those days.
Does
This
he
is
have
what
a
the
name?
uniform looks like.
Oh, okay. Just a basic. Frank, what are in these barrels?
Back in the days, this is show you back then what the gunpowder barrels looks like back in the 1700s. And the other big barrels, they are water barrels.
Okay. You mentioned two forts, Fort Stanley and
Fort Darcy.
Okay.
Behind the wall, isolated, is Fort Darcy. The
Okay.
middle bastion where you see the cannon guns, that is Fort Stanley. Now those two forts were added in the year of 1792 to 96. And from the bridge, go east, it is Fort Charlotte. So this is 3 forts in one.
Oh,
So the
wow, I
whole
didn't even
complex
notice.
is Fort Charlotte.
Okay. So as a whole, it's Fort Charlotte, but it's actually
It's 3 forts.
3 forts in one. Okay, and those 2 forts were used basically for.
Fort Darcy, store more gunpowder.
Uh-huh.
Fort Stanley, they bear more guns.
Good to know.
I love my people. 242 world time. I love my people. And I'm the Indian girl. That's right. I love my people. Yeah. 242 world. I love my people. And I'm the Indian.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that firing of the cannon was intense. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Indira. What's yours?
My name is Dion.
Nice to meet you, Dion.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from 242 World.
Okay.
And today we decided to take a tour of Fort Charlotte.
Fantastic.
What
Did
can
you enjoy it?
I loved the tour. It was excellent. I
All
learned
right.
a lot of interesting facts.
Okay.
But now I want to know some stuff about this cannon.
Okay, cool. What do you want to know?
First of all, is it the original cannon?
Sadly, no. But it is authentic. It is authentic. This particular one is from 1859. So if you clean this up and put all the components on it, it'll be ready to fire. Now, the reason why I say that is that this, however, is not authentic. This
Right.
is just basically a placeholder.
Right. Because
You
it will
fire this
explode.
cannon, this will explode.
Right.
Right?
Okay, and what is this called?
Oh, but this particular part here is called a traversing carriage. And this is used so you can change the direction in which
Oh,
the
to
cannon
maneuver
fires.
it.
Right.
Okay, I see the
And you see they have
wheels.
several of them on
Yes.
this side, right?
Okay, Mr. Sims, I know that the forts were built to protect against any type of invasion, right?
Yeah.
But was Fort Charlotte?
Ever involved in battle?
Yes.
You wish. No, never.
Never?
Never. That's why when you walk around the fort, you know what you'll notice? A lot of graffiti on the walls. Because they were bored out of their minds. No
Wow.
invasions. In fact, yellow fever killed more soldiers here than the enemy did. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's an invasion. The
yeah.
hell.
Yeah, that right there is a bio invasion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only invasion they had here.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Mr. Sims.
You're
You've
welcome.
Been more than helpful.
Indira, enjoy.
Thank you.
Go ahead, go see some more.
I will. As the sun begins to rise on a fresh new Bahamian morning, their Surrey drivers are already geared and ready to start a day's work. Horse-drawn Surreys have been a part of downtown Nassau and a favorite activity for tourists visiting New Providence for over 50 years. The novel feel of being transported into another era in an old-fashioned carriage never loses its appeal.
One thing for sure.
This is very relaxing.
I know one thing.
I assure you.
I know one thing for sure.
So today, I'm taking a Surrey ride. Are you gonna join me? Let's go. Today we are hoofing it through history, taking a tour through downtown Nassau. And in my opinion, it's a whole lot easier getting around with someone or something doing the walking for you. Today I'll be riding with Surrey operator Livingston McKenzie, better known as the Cowboy. Mr. McKenzie, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. I'm so excited about our tour today. So, Mr. McKenzie, what can you tell me about the Surrey riding? Tell me about the history of it.
Well, I in particular myself, I first started driving a horse and carriage as a young person, whereas I was working the post office. But my grandparents, this come from a generation. It's like a generation thing. My Grammy was the one who had owned the horse and buggy. And when she passed, she handed down to me. And I was doing it ever since. I was riding it now about, I would say, 44 years, doing it 45 years, driving a horse and buggy. And it's nice because you get to meet people, you get to meet celebrities, famous people, and not only that, you know, it was my calling because I'm an historian. So that's it. I could remember one time ago when my grandmother, when my grandmother used to drive a horse and race. That was during the Burma Road riot. Well, I'm 59 years old, so I don't know. I mean, I heard of it from my grandparents and my mommy, but before the Burma Road riot, my grandma used to go in the pine yard and cut wood and burn coal to bring back into the city area.
So you developed a passion for it because of the work your grandmother did?
Yeah.
Okay.
As a child, going to school, my Grammy had the horse and buggy. Like I said, 59 years. And I'm 59 years old, I'm 59 years smart. But as a child going to school, my Grammy had a horse and buggy because I used to have to feed the horse and bathe the horse for the old man who used to drive the horse. And so this started before my time. Now, the island is New Providence, Nassau, the city, Bahamas are the country. The city of New Providence was built and designed by the British and the Bermudians. When they built it and designed it, to run east and west. So we have two major city streets. Shirley Street takes you west and Bay Street takes you east. The breadfruit was imported through the Caribbean by Captain Bligh. They made a movie called Mutiny on the Bounty. And the history on the breadfruit was, this gentleman Bligh, he had the breadfruit plant, want to bring it into the Caribbean. So what he did, he got a couple of friends, they get together, bought a boat called the Boat the Bounty. While they were on voyage, the crew member run out of water and started getting sick through dehydration. They went to Bligh and told Bligh about it, but instead of Bligh giving them the water, Bligh sold the water back for the plant. That's what caused Mutiny on the Bounty. Then they made the movie. It isn't a fruit, it's more vegetable. It has the texture of a potato. And back in the country, they use it for blood pressure. The younger people take the leaf off the tree. The older folks take the leaf off the floor. They send you for one fall face down. They want it for low blood pressure, face up is high blood pressure.
Wow.
However they brew it, it works. This was connected to the Declaration of Emancipation. That was the signing for the freedom of the slaves in 1838. Thank you.
All this information on our history
Man,
really excites me, and I'm proud to know that as a fellow Bahamian, you are knowledgeable about our history
and you know
and our
something?
culture.
And you know something? That's my beetle. You should let me give you my A-door.
The A-door.
Did you enjoy my tour?
Yes, I did, Mr. McKenzie. I appreciate all the knowledge that you imparted to me, and I thank you for taking out your time
Thank you.
out of your busy schedule.
So it is so busy.
I learned a lot. All the information was insightful, and I will always remember this experience.
Well, whenever you're ready, you can come again, and I'll be happy to have you with me again.
I'll be sure to remember that. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome now. Wait, hold on. The gentleman thing?
You're such a gentleman.
May I?
Yes, you may. Such a gentleman.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Hello guys, we are being extremely biased today. We are here at Club One Fitness Center and it's all about ladies self-defense class. I am here with Yolanda and Kent and they will let you know all about the self-defense class. So who wants to start? We start with ladies, since it's about ladies today. So,
all right. So with the class that we offer at Club One Fitness Center, it's a women's self-defense class, and it's basically teaching every woman, the daughter, the mother, the sister, and the friend, how to be strong. And we offer this class. Right now, it's on Tuesdays at 7:30, but we're looking to offer other times and more classes very soon, so you can always find out more information about that. We have the Empire team that conducts the class, the Beast Mode team, so Kent will definitely give us some more information.
The fight system that we use is a women's empowerment system. It's based off the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu system, but what we did is we added a lot of added a lot of self-defense elements from what I learned through Chinese self-defense. We also added a lot of wrestling and judo as well. So you combine all of these along with self-defense principles. I'm a big guy on principles and using common sense and using your brain as your primary weapon before you start to use your fist.
And it's held here at Club One Fitness Center, so we look forward to seeing you all.
and health tip for today is self-defense. Stay active,
Stay strong.
stay strong, and come to Club One and
Yeah.
be
Try
with Kent.
MMA women's self-defense class. Yes.
I love my people. 242 girl time. I love my people. And I'm the Indian girl. That's right. I love my people. Yeah. 242 girl. I love my people. And I'm the Indian girl. 242, hey, put your hands up. Right. Wave them around. I never stop, won't stop. I just wanna go straight to the top. Trigger fingers to the sky and boss a shot. While the girl them a do the tick tock. Shout out to music box, gotta give them props. Lighthouse, let's go. Blaze up this spot, we never turn it down. Yeah, we turn it up to the max. Hey, that's some fact.